This video is for number 6 and 7 on part 2 of solving almost everything for x. What was the title again that I put? Almost every single way to solve for x, part 2. Let's jump down to number 6. Okay. Oh, okay. We have, it's like a cube and then there's like a square root over here. We're going to have to want to rewrite this into an exponential function so that, well, I do want to remind you that this is a square root, and even though we don't see a number, it's a number 2 right over here because we're trying to find pairs. You know, when we were trying to do the square roots, I believe this part over here. So technically there should be a 2 over here, and the reason why is we're trying to find pairs that we can bring on the outside. Okay, so to rewrite these two numbers into an exponent and not a root, you're going to take this number on the outside and put that there. So we're going to make it as a fraction, and the number by the root goes on the denominator like this. So this is it's an equivalent. This is b plus 29 to the 3 halves. Okay, I'm going to write it twice for notes purposes. To undo your fraction exponent, you're going to raise it to the power of its reciprocal. So the reciprocal is going to be 2/3. And so you're also going to raise the left side to the 2/3. So reciprocal. Raised to the reciprocal of this fraction exponent. So what that does is they undo each other. On the left, you have 729 to the 2/3, and then on the right, you have b plus 29. Okay. What's going to happen now is you're going to rewrite this back into root form. So this 3 over here becomes cube root of 729, and the 2 goes on the outside as an exponent. I believe we can do this. We need to figure out what times what is 729. Cube root of that. I think you've memorized a couple numbers from the previous assignment. If not, you do have your math key. And then on math, you have number 4 cube root. If you're not too familiar with those, should be 9. Yeah, so 9 times 9 times 9 should be 729. So this whole thing is 9. We're really almost done. 81 is equal to b plus 29, and then we're going to subtract 29 on both sides. $52. Okay. All right, and then let's do number 7. After we do number 7, actually, let's go jump into a couple of like the terms that we have to on the homework. So yeah, number 7. Okay, we don't want to do any of these just yet. So what you want to do is you want to isolate this, just like you're isolating the square roots, just like you're isolating absolute values. So let's do something with this minus 2. Put it to the other side. We're going to add 2 on both sides. 27 is equal to 9m quantity to the 3/4. Sorry, that's a 3. Okay. And now, to undo the 3/4, we're going to raise it to the reciprocal, and the reciprocal of that is 4/3. So we're going to go 27 to the 4/3. Okay, what's going to happen is this undoes each other. So 27 to the 4/3 is equal to 9m. We're going to change this back into root form. So the 3, the denominator goes with the root. 4 goes on the outside. What times what is 27? That's going to be 3. 3 to the 4th power is going to be 81. And then we're going to divide both sides by 9. M is equal to 9. Okay. Let's actually kind of jump into some of the homework problems on on this video. Like this. So something like maybe we'll do some of these over here. Let's do some of the odd problems. 27 all the way to maybe 33 or 35. Let's check that out. So write each expression in radical form. Well, this is going to be equivalent of the 5 goes with the root. And then like that. So this is fine. So now it's in radical form. Don't simplify. This is fine. Okay. So this will be here 3. Let's just practice writing it into radical form. The 3 goes with the root and then to the power of 2. We may have to change some of these. 0.5 is the same thing as saying 1/2. So then you're going to go, the 2 goes with the root, 6 goes inside to the 1 power. Or really, it's just square root of 6. We don't have to write the 1 power anymore. We don't have to write the 2 because this is understood. Okay. If you have 7n, you're going to take it as a whole, meaning that cube root of 7n and then square. That's it. Okay. If you have a negative, one way you can do this is we're going to get rid of that negative by putting this all in the denominator. So this is 3n to the 3/2 over here. So that takes care of the negative. And then afterwards, then we can change this into radical form. So the 2 goes here with the root. And then 3 goes on the outside. And then again, you don't have to write that 2 over here. So I'm going to stop there for how to do those problems. So that's 27 to 35 odds. The right side and 35 odds. The right side and 37 are going to be similar. Okay. And then the problems over here, write it in exponential form. So we could probably do maybe number 41. So there's a 2 over here. So this is 5 to the 3/2. And you can put parentheses here. I'll just do one more, number 43. So this is going to be 10x to the 7/4. Those should be okay. Okay. And then to do something like maybe these numbers over here. Let's take a look at maybe number 53. Change into radical form first, and then we're going to have to simplify. So what times what times what is 64? It's going to be 4. So that's that. You still got to square it, and then this is 16. Okay. Let's do something like 57. Okay. X to the 6. We're going to square root it first and raise it to the 3rd power. This is going to be a division. So what you do is you just divide. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So this is x cubed. And the reason why for that is if you have 6 x's, how many pairs do you have? You have 3 pairs of x's. X cubed. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 1, 2, 3. And you take it out one by one. So that's the representation. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then to the 3rd power, that's going to be x to the 9th. Well, let's check to make sure that works. 53 and 57, right? Let's check that. 53 and 57. 53 is 16. Good. And then 57x to the 9th power. Okay, that's good. All right. So I did some of the homework for you guys. I'll see you on the next video.